Hey everybody, how's it going? This is GK once again, and we come back to you to share some things that we've got in the mail over the past couple days. And you know, it's Saturday, and we've got this guy right here coming from Buck City Brakes once again. You know, we break quite a bit with these guys, and we always get a great product sealed sent to us, sealed in a team bag, packed nicely in a bubble mailer, and it shows up fast. You know. They have one day where they ship per week, and all of the cards that we've ever won through a break with those guys has came through in just amazing fashion. We got in on an unparalleled break. Had the looks like the AFC West. Like we said, we're kind of focused on those divisional breaks, and we'll go through some of these cards real quick. Of course, you know, unparalleled is what it is. Got some amazing looking cards. You know, there's a Will Parks rookie card, beautiful background. One of our favorite players there, Philip Lindsay. You know, I mean, I can't say enough good things about this product. We'll go through some of these. We got the Von Miller in his Color Rush jersey. That's a big one for us. Going through there, here's a Joe Flacco swirl or groove pattern there, man. Just real cool what those cards will do. Like a psychedelic Saturday night. And then, you know, we got AFC West. We got some Carl Joseph numbered right there. It's a nice looking card. 76 out of 175. Then we got a doubled up a little bit on Antonio Brown, you know, with a, I don't know if that helmet's official or not, but it is what it is. And then the hit of the day, you know, we got a Von Miller patch card, you know, feats of strength. Anytime we get a Von Miller, that's a good day for us. So, you know, big shout out to Buck City Brakes for coming through quickly with our brake cards. Another thing that we got in today, you know, this 300 count box is a product that we found out about from some guys that we follow on YouTube and Instagram. The Sports Card Talk Show, and a couple of good guys from up there in Minnesota that are putting out some great content. If you get a chance, you know, look them up. The Sport Card Talk Show on Instagram, it's all one word. On YouTube, the Sport Card Talk Show, check them out, man. They've got great content. They do, you know, like Mount Rushmore. Team Mount Rushmore would talk about the 5 greatest players and some of the guys that didn't make it. They do a great job of interviewing other people within the community that, you know, are across social media. They talk to them a lot and give them an opportunity to get out in front of the community. And so they're doing good work over there. We really enjoy their content quite a bit and enjoy them as just guys in the hobby as well. So they had a product that they recommended, which was these team dividers from Hobby Card Hits. So Hobby Card Hits, and as you can see, you know, here they are. They came packaged real nice in a 300 count box, wrapped real nice in bubble wrap. I mean, it's almost a challenge to open. If it wasn't for a box knife or a box cutter, man, we'd be here all day, and that's not necessarily what we want to do this time around. So we've got it almost broke free, not quite, but it's getting there. But what was really exciting about these is they make team dividers, and they cover all the sports: baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. And for those of us that have, you know, sizable collections, and we keep them in like the cardboard boxes, what they've got are these attractive team dividers. So it's like a piece of PVC, you know, maybe like a 30 point, and then it'll have the logo and the team name. So you can put these in there. You know, you can have some cards, and then behind them, like for the Raiders, we'd pull the Raiders, we put them in there, and then it sits real nice like that. And then you can put like the next team. So we saw that, and what we've been using has just been like notebook paper, which, you know, I mean, it works, but it's not visually attractive or appealing. And with us wanting to maybe, you know, get in to start doing some shows, you know, we definitely don't want to roll out like that to begin with. So the Sports Card Talk Show recommended these folks, Hobby Card Hits. there they are. So you can see, you know, a 32 team set. We paid $20, and that was included shipping. They showed it. We ordered them like Wednesday. It's Saturday. Here they are, you know. And I mean, there's just nothing. I don't see anything wrong with those guys right there. And that's what it looks like up close and personal. So you got the logo and the team name. The card fits nicely right in front of it. Let's see if we can pull up the Raiders to, you know, give it the full effect. So there you are. And you can either set them up in front or behind, you know. There we go. We're just building the set. It's just that easy right there in the box. So big shout out to Hobby Card Hits. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And that made our day right there. It's going to be a little bit of work getting everything put together, but man, it's going to be worthwhile. Thank you very much. And then as a byproduct of that, they had a deal. They had a promotion going on. So if you bought a set of team dividers, you know, buy a full set of team dividers like this through the Sport Card Talk Show, you would get an autographed card. And so then that's what this is, and we want to share that with you guys as well. And so here it is. We've actually got two mailers. I don't know which is which or which to open first, but this one, we'll go with this one. And here it is. And as promised, a Stefon Diggs auto. You know, and man, we're big fans of Stefon Diggs, fans of the Vikings. You know, I love to watch those guys play. Mike Zimmer has those guys, you know, ready for business week in and week out. Love to watch the guys in purple, you know. So Skull, there you go, man. Stefon Diggs. Shout out to Lauren and Kevin, man. Thank you very much. That's a great card, and that'll end up in the PC for sure, you know. And then we got another random bag, and you know they were doing a promotion where on their video content, if you commented, you could select a color, and you know, there'd be a mystery bag. So I guess maybe we got in on that. We knew that we were going to get the Stefon Diggs card, but we didn't know about this. So let's give that a quick rip as well. And there's a mystery bag. There it is, Sports Card Talk Show. Those are the guys. Go find them, man. They're doing great things for the hobby, and you know we'll support them 100%. Because of that, you know, they're looking out for everybody. Wow, that's pretty cool. So what we got in there was we got us an optic Tom Brady. He's always nice to see show up to your PC. We got us an Adam Shaheen prism, and some of these prisms are just beautiful cards. You know, wasn't that big of a fan when we first found them, but you know they've kind of grown on us over time. Here's one of our favorites. You know, looks like a 2015 certified Marcus Allen with the Chiefs. That's really awesome because we gave away a lot of our Chiefs, and Marcus Allen was one of those guys that we gave away quite a bit. Here is a 2017 Absolute John Unitas, you know, the original Johnny Football. This guy was a legend in the game. You know, we've been fortunate enough to go to the Hall of Fame, and this was one guy that, you know, anytime we come across this stuff, man, we just kind of stop and soak it all in, man. The guy was a tremendous player, tremendous leader. That's numbered 417 out of 499. So a numbered card. That was awesome. And then it looks like another optic gold border Sammy Watkins. Oh, wow. Oh, what's crazy about this is super short print. You know, I don't know if you can read it there. It's 1 out of 10, believe it or not. 1 out of 10. Amazing. You know, so just from commenting on the video, you know, good job. Super short print, Sammy Watkins, a Marcus Allen, and a Stefon Diggs auto, you know, and that's amazing. You know, we're just blown away by the goodwill and the random act of kindness that they showed to us. So Buck City Breaks, Hobby Card Hits, the Sport Card Talk Show. Check them all out. You won't be disappointed. And that kind of brings us around to one of the things that we were thinking about during this past week. You know, while we're making purchases, you know, we've kind of moved away a little bit from the breaks, and we're doing more direct purchases of single cards, right? So like, for instance, we may want to go out and we may want to buy this Stefon Diggs auto. And a lot of times when we buy into breaks and when we buy individual cards from people, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. PayPal is the preferred method of transferring funds, and it's a great service. And it's improved quite a bit in over the years. 10 years ago, you might not recommend PayPal. It was kind of a little bit sketchy. The potential for getting scammed was a lot greater than it is now. They've really done a great job of improving their process and their security. I wouldn't be afraid at all to use it. But one of the things that we're running into sometimes is, in PayPal, they have friends and family. You can pay friends and family, or you can pay goods and services. And what we do as a business, whenever we're selling a card, we always ask that you pay goods and services. And the reason why is it allows us to be able to print that label, right? So we can print that shipping label from home. It saves us a few bucks on shipping, and it allows us to process that order quicker. Right. So, that goods and services, it does cost like 6% or 8% or whatever it is. There is a small fee there, but, we've got it set up in our chart of accounts that's simply just a business expense. So it's written off, it's the cost of doing business. And we like to provide that because we can ship it to you quicker. It protects the buyer too. If they don't like what they get on the back end, or somehow it doesn't make it to them and transition between us and them, they have that protection. They can get their money back. It protects that person. Whereas if we were buying friends and family, we may not be able to print that label 100% of the time. The other thing too is on the buyer's end, we don't have anything protecting us. And sometimes, these cards can be pretty expensive. If we're putting out like $100 for a card, we'd like to have some trust and confidence there. Not saying that the guys that are just asking to pay friends and family, not saying that they're bad dudes or they're out to scam or anything like that. They're not. Probably 100% of the time, those friends and family transactions have worked out for the good. But there could be that one time that it doesn't work out. And so we don't feel very comfortable asking somebody to pay for friends and family. Here's the thing about friends and family, you're never really friends or family unless you're friends and family, and we would much rather deal with goods and services. And as we make that transition into buying single higher end cards, and almost the same cash volume that we're putting into some of these breaks is, we're almost to the point in our decision making that it's really advantageous and it's in everyone's best interest if we just deal exclusively goods and services. So that's one of the questions that we wanted to pose today was, what do you prefer and why? Do you like the friends and family? Hey, you don't have to pay that extra 6%, saves you a little bit of money, makes it profitable for you to do business. Or do you prefer the goods and services where that your purchase is protected, the amount of money that you spend is guaranteed, so if you got some thoughts, ideas on the subject, man, hey, please drop a comment, let us know, help guide us through the waters here as we're going through the hobby experience. So thanks again for your time. We're going to get back to work. It's a beautiful day out here in Northwest Arkansas. We're going to go enjoy it. We hope you do the same. Have a great Labor Day weekend, and we'll be seeing you again next time.